If you judge people, you have no time to love them. Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Knowing it for knowledge, not knowing for ignorance, is knowledge. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. We must be the change we wish to see in the world. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. To be or not to be, that is the question. There is a cover in shooting, and a person without a cover. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Do not wait for leaders. Do it alone, person to person. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the universe. The only journey is the one within. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. The most courageous act is still to think for yourself, aloud. I think, therefore I am. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. The more I see, the less I know for sure. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. The only thing you can do easily is be wrong, and that's hardly worth the effort. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. It is never too late to be what you might have been. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Keep calm and carry on. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. The only constant in life is change. It's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Success is not in what you have, but who you are. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. I am not a has-been. I am a will-be. It always seems impossible until it's done. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking. Don't count the days, make the days count. The greatest glory you can have is not falling, but rising every time you fall. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. You can never cross the ocean until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Imagination is more important than knowledge. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Do not take life too seriously. You will never get out of it alive.